Hey guys, it's Mayla here, and we all know why you clicked on this video. So as you can see here, my hair is already a mess. This is 3 weeks of absolute tomfoolery, and it gets so much worse upon further examination. So I actually did this video 2 days ago, and yeah, I couldn't use the footage. So I'm doing it for you again today, but this will be the last time I'm doing it ever, because I'm really ready for this to come out. But I really want to show you guys how I made Kanekleon braiding hair last for about 3 weeks like this. So stay tuned if you want to see these cute curls. My weapons to tackle this mess today will be a wig brush, which you see has been very used in battle. Silky in Yaki. It's a conditioner and detangler for synthetic hair and real hair, so it definitely helps with keeping shit a bit more preserved. As you can see, it's $4.99. Man cheap. We'll be using these flexi rods. I have so many sizes in here, so I will be starting with the biggest on the bottom, smaller going up top. And our primary weapon of the day will be this ordinary clothing steamer. That's right, folks, this is how I'm going to achieve my look without dipping my hair in boiling hot water, without sleeping all damn night for it to get the curl set. We ain't got time for that. So, of course, we start off with sectioning our hair for the flexi rod. The biggest tip here is to not grab too big of a piece for your flexi rod, because then the heat won't really get to it the way it needs to. Detangle out your piece. Trust me, if you're brushing your shit out, you need to start from the bottom, work your way up. Once you get it good and worked through, there's the lens. Let me start it up here. And try to make sure it's flat when you do your little wrap around. I'm a little bit stupid with these, but it still ends up turning out okay. So, you don't have to be perfect with this process. Get to the end, bendy, make sure it's tight at the top, bendy, bloop. And then just kind of keep on doing that all around, if that part wasn't obvious enough. But of course, we're going to show you a few more times. It's important to get this down flat because I really want to have a spirally kind of curl. Here we go. Now as you can see here, the ends are a smidgen, maybe a smidgen off, but like I said before, I've done this 100 times and it's like not that big of a deal if it isn't super perfect, at the end at least. You might really want to try to get as close to the top as you want and make sure everything is secure there. But let me just go ahead and get the rest of this taken care of. Alright, so I've got all the flexi rods in my head, and it's time to heat up this steamer. And I want to make mention that this is actually a modified version of this YouTuber down here. I got this idea from her, not the clothes steamer. I got the way she curled it from her. But what I'm doing is a slight twist, my own modification, because like I said before, I don't really have time. I'm really impulsive with my hair. So now here's the thing. Don't be an idiot with this fucking steamer, okay? The steamer I have is very tiny, very tiny. It is low powered. It doesn't push out a shit ton of steam, so I think it's okay for doing what I'm about to do. Each steamer usually has a water level, and in this case that doesn't matter because I use the entire, I use all the water in it. I try to get all the steam I can out of this tiny thing to, set the curl on my whole head. Now this might take around 10 minutes for the steaming part. It takes about 20 minutes to get all of these in my head correctly. So this is all around a 30-minute job, maybe even 45. And that definitely beats putting these in and trying to sleep on them all fucking awkward all night, or just, trying to dip them in hot water and not get close to the root and still have fucking dripping wet hair. You avoid all of that with this. Isn't that great? And I'm going to power up my steamer right now. Get that steam. Alright, so yeah, I've got to go and now I just do this. That's right, folks. Just this. I try to get all up in there. It's really not like burning my hand or anything like that. Like at all. Like there have been very few moments where it gets like super close and I'm just like, but like even then it's not that crazy. As a black woman, I have put much more lethal things to this scalp, okay? Like this isn't even comparable to a fucking pressing comb burn, okay? If y'all can do that shit, you can totally do this. This isn't hurting right now. I don't even feel it like on my scalp when I do this. But everyone has different skin and different scalps and different situations. So just do this with as much caution as possible. I know there are some steamers that like leak out. So know your steamer before you do this shit too. Like I said before, I move these around. I try to get real close on them. And I try to go for as long as the steamer goes. I try to run out of the water. There have been a couple times where I've needed just a quick fix and I've turned this on for fucking like 2 seconds and it was fine. The curl still turned out alright. But I'm just trying to make sure I have a good all day thing going on. Good all day hairstyle. Because as we all know, curls will fall. Give me the opportunity. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave this in while I do my makeup. And then we can proceed. Like, I actually don't feel like doing my makeup right now at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and start unraveling these. So now we've got some boinky boinky curls. And from here you can really do whatever you want with these. I'm just playing around with it right now. Just want to show you guys. you know. Various ways to play with this hair. You can go up, you can go down, you can go all around. And these actually stay without getting super frizzy. Yeah. Of course, you can do a little bit more separating to get whatever look you want. But the hair is actually surprisingly manageable for, you know, being $5 a pack. So if this helped you out at all, please make sure to leave a like at the bottom of the video. I'm doing crazy stuff to my hair all the time, so if you like seeing that sort of thing, let me know. I'll do more. But until next time, I will see you guys later. Stay safe, stay smart, stay beautiful, and stay high. Bye.